Instead, we have a Christmas countdown. 14 days to Christmas, oh my God. 22 days before we have to take the decorations down that we spent a lot of time putting up. Another 11 days before we have to get the charge card bill for how much we spent. Another 18 days before we have to go to the accountant to talk about what we're going to do. Wow, this is wonderful. Yeah, so what we really want to do is to shift gears from that and say, what if Christ were going to be born in me, not as a person belonging to some particular church, but as an expression of divine intelligence, a divine wisdom, divine light? What if I knew somehow in my life that were going to happen? See, I want this for you, if you can have it be, the most exciting adventure you've ever had. We're around every corner, around every conversation, around everything that you're doing. There's the possibility that this is the moment that you have been waiting for an entire lifetime. Now, as you ready yourself for that, the preparation allows the universe to know you want it, because that is your treatment. Your treatment really is your preparation, not your words. I can lay in bed. I affirm right here and now that I'm in church, and that church is running beautifully, and that everything is perfect, and that the lesson that I gave was just the most amazing lesson. And so it is. And then about a half hour later, Jesus, you going to get out of bed? What do you mean? I did it. So, you have to get dressed now, Bob. Oh, so what is the real treatment? Getting out of bed, getting ready, preparing my life for the occasion that good could come through me. It never happens in the waiting. It happens in the preparing, which is an action, not inaction. So every one of you between now and Christmas, start a miracle list. These are the miracles that are happening in me. Some of them, if you weren't making a list, would not be observable. Some of them are so subtle. But you know, greatness is often started very subtly. One of the most amazing things about a book that I can't remember the name of that was written recently about some of our great leaders and great people. What caused greatness was inherent greatness along with the right surroundings, people that could help and support greatness, and this thing called the mystery that nobody could figure out, divine luck, out of which came people like Obama and other people that could not have made it. If you've read Obama's story, what you know about him is there's no way he could become president. Certainly no way he could ever become a congressman. I doubt very much he could become a lawyer. And I know for sure he couldn't go to Harvard. I know all of that because I read about who he was before all of this started. But the right people, the right conditions, the right circumstances came into being, and he was available because he was prepared for this transcendental moment. Every one of you is a president of your universe, is the king of your world, is the leader of everything. How will you lead? Will you lead yourself into your next moment with fear and apprehension? Will you allow CNN to tell you how your life is going to be? You really have to declare it from in here. And so I'm going to close with a treatment, a kind of a musical treatment. I'm going to ask Tian to come up and accompany me. And I want you just to go into the silence with me. And as we go into the silence together, there is a knowing, a rich and a beautiful knowing, that in the heart of hearts and my being, the center of the core of my own being, I have come home. I have come home to my spiritual magnificence. I have come home to all the light, to all the love, to all the joy that I have required, that I have desired. In this moment, I can set aside my fears, my worries, my doubts. I can set aside my failures. I can set aside illness. I can set aside arguments. And I do. I set them aside because the good that is mine that I claim eclipses everything. And it is the divine idea that wants to be expressed through me. I am the light I've been seeking. I am the love I have been feeling and knowing would come from someplace else, but indeed it has come from within me. I'm healthy. I am so incredibly prosperous. I am so filled with love. I am abundant in all the parts of life where abundance causes me to flourish, and I do. I let go. I let go of my ideas of limitation. I embrace my courage. Where there was fear, now there is courage and strength. Where there was darkness, now there is light and love. And so I see this, I know this, I experience this, I draw from this such wisdom, such joy, and such glory. I celebrate the Christ in me. I celebrate the Christ in you. I celebrate this divine right action. I celebrate it now. And together we say, and so it is.